Yo, what's up guys? It's me, Sezzle, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about climbing out of Bronze 1. And today I'm gonna give you guys some example. You guys are wondering why my lights are off, because I woke up a while ago and I felt like, you know what? I want to continue this quick series. So I want to let you guys know that I started out Bronze 5 early in the season. From Bronze 5, I climbed to Silver, and that's when I made my first Bronze to Silver thing. And now I am Silver. Currently I'm Silver 2. I'm going to Gold hopefully by the end of this next month. I took a hiatus. I stopped playing the game for a fucking couple months. That's the reason I haven't uploaded a video about this in a while. But I'm back in the game. I was playing Dark Souls for a long time, so now I got Platinum Dark Souls, and now I got nothing else to do, so I'm back on League. I still play Dark Souls, fucking fun, and I love PvP. And alright, so I wrote together like 3 topics, and I'm gonna talk to you guys about it, like in depth. So first, I want to talk to you guys about. Let me turn this a little bit low. First, I want to talk to you guys about your fucking teammates. When you play this game, you do not want to talk shit to your teammates. The reason you want to talk shit to your teammates is because they're gonna go on tilt. And from playing from Bronze to Silver 2, climbing the ladder and shit, there's tons of Smurfs. And when you play in Bronze, like let's say you're in Bronze, there's gonna be a fucking enemy, not enemy, my bad. There's gonna be a teammate in your team that's gonna be a Smurf. And the reason he's played like shit is because he's either a Silver Smurf playing in Bronze thinking he's good, or a fucking Gold Smurf playing in Bronze thinking he's good too. Because both of the elo are like comparable to each other. Gold and Silver, both comparable to fucking Bronze. If you're in Bronze, you could climb to fucking Gold. It's not that hard. There's not much mechanical change in between Bronze to, well, actually there is a little bit. But yeah, there's Smurfs at play, and those Smurfs really don't give a shit if you win or lose. And the reason why is because, it's their second account. Why would they care? They're playing their second account. They really are just being trolls, and they're gonna int, or they're gonna not go 100% during the game. They're already not going 100% if they're smurfing. They're just playing just to relieve the, stress, of playing on their main account, which is part of the reason why most Silver Smurfs play in Bronze, or Gold Smurfs play in Silver or Bronze. To relieve the stress of playing rank. Because when you're playing rank on your main, it's really stressful because you don't want to lose, and if you lose, you just get until easy. So don't talk shit to your teammates. And if you see a guy talking shit to you in Champ Select, just fucking mute him. Mute the guy talking shit in Champ Select as soon as the game talks. Don't even talk to him. Like, there's no point even talking to him. If you get a troll that bans your pick in Champ Select, don't troll pick. Because if you're really playing on your main account, you do not want to lose the game intentionally, because that's a game lost on you. You lower your MMR and your win rate on your champion. You don't want that. Surely the guy's a piece of shit and he does deserve to lose. I could give you that. I went against some teammates that I really wish they would not have been in my team. I really wish they would have been an enemy team and took that loss. But I had to. They had to be in my team, and I had to be cooperative with them. I had people who say that, who got Phil support. I'm not gonna Phil, fuck you, I'm going fucking top, I don't give a shit, 2 top, GG. Obviously he's just a piece of shit who probably should end himself, but it's rank and you want to win, so you're gonna have to give him that shit. Sorry, that's the way it is. If you're Bronze, you gotta deal with this bullshit, but once you get to higher elo, sometimes, you could be in the fucking plan, you could still get an asshole like that. Yeah, you want to be cooperative with your teammates. I know that took a long time to explain, but I'm trying to explain to you guys different types of scenario. There could be a Smurf. Your team goes on tilt quick. A guy talking shit, you mute him because he's not worth your time. If the guy deserves to lose, you do not deserve to lose. If he's in your team talking shit to you. Sometimes I think to myself, yeah, he does deserve to lose, but I don't deserve to lose. I deserve to fucking win. I'm never gonna see this asshole again, so if I don't want to see him again, I don't queue for another 10 minutes. If I'm really, or, I think blocking helps. I'm not sure. But yeah. Another thing is, another point, that's my point 1. This is point 2. I'm actually gonna add 4 points. Like I originally have 3 points written, but I got a point that's made up in my head. Let's say you barely starting the game and you picked already 2 rows, because how dynamic queue works is, you know, you pick your fucking, you know, 2 rows and then you could get autofill. So I would suggest always having a backup laner for any lane. So for me, I play jungle and top only, and I would mainly prioritize buying champions that are junglers or top laners. Let's say you get fill support. What are you gonna do? Oh, I don't have a fucking support. You're probably gonna have to play jungle or top laner as a support. You don't want that shit. You know, luckily some supports are cheap, like Annie. Annie's somewhat of a support. You know, you can play her really aggressive, and she does win late game a lot, and could win you the mid game because of her fucking burst ability. Yeah, I actually make that 5 points. I'm gonna give you guys 5 fucking points. Okay, so you know, always have a backup. Like if you're playing mid to top, if you're playing like 2 rows, make sure you have a backup row for mid and a backup row for support. You can actually use Annie for a mid and support, surprisingly, because she's that good. And pretty easy to use. Like it doesn't take much mechanics to use her. Okay, have a backup row. That's another thing. If you're trying to climb out, and just make sure it's an easy row. It's an easy person. You don't want to play Thresh. You know, Blitz is good, but as long as you can land those hooks. Brand is good as long as you can land your stuns, your combo, and you know those champions are good. But you want to play something easy if you're gonna get Phil into it, because they're not your main rows. So there's no really reason for you to get good at those champions. So they pick someone easy like Annie. Annie's super easy. Morgana is super easy. You can play mid and fucking support, which is good. And third is, I have written down, pay attention to your goddamn minimap. The reason why you gotta pay attention to your minimap, I have no idea. I'm just looking around and shit. The reason why you gotta pay attention to your minimap is because you know predictions and shit like that. So let's say you're looking at your minimap, right? You notice that your bot lane, Cinera, your bot lane, your fucking ADC. You notice that the enemy top laner, it did not show up to his lane. So what you think to yourself is, okay, so the enemy top laner didn't show up to his lane. So two things can happen. I'll give you guys both scenarios after this, but I'm gonna give you this bot thing. All right, so you could guess a gank at 4 minutes to 3 minutes, because it doesn't take a long time for an enemy jungler to go to his blue and go to blue, Grump, or Wolves, one of those two, blue Wolves, and then red, and then gank bot. You know, that's like easy ganking patterns right there. So around 3 minutes, you could probably expect a gank, because I don't know if you guys noticed during my thing, I like gank bot as soon as I finish all 3 of these camps. You know, just expect things that can happen, because if you are paying attention to the map, you could guess what could happen. All right, now let's go scenario 2, top lane. You're top lane, right? If you notice that, let me pause the video real quick. If you notice that, okay, the top laner didn't come to his lane, so you could assume that he leashed. But do not assume that he's gonna come gank you at 3 minutes. Do not assume that he's gonna go blue and then go straight to red, or he's gonna go blue Wolves then red, or blue Grump then red. If he's playing like a Lee Sin, he's playing an early gank champion. Lee Sin, Nidalee, Kha'Zix, early gank, Jax, Volibear. Those champions are like easy level 3. Zinzel. Those are easy level 3 champions or level 2 champions, or champions that could be level 2 and gank you. And if they're starting topside, you know, it doesn't take much time to clear Wolves, Grump, and blue buff. So, you know, expect a gank at 2 minutes. Like, let's say Lee Sin, for example. You're going against Lee Sin. Top laner is leashing him for some reason at blue. Expect him to gank you, like at 2 minutes and 30 seconds in, maybe 2 minutes and 45 seconds. If he's level 2 and if you're overextending. So do not overextend too much. Do not overextend too much. I wouldn't say waste a ward yet, because, you know, most of the time if you're bronze, the guy's just going to finish blue, Grump, and Wolves, maybe rotate to his bottom side jungle. And if he's really bad playing a mechanical champion, or a champion that requires you to kite the blue buff and properly, keep yourself full health, he's going to back after he finishes camp, because then bronze don't knows how to do that. Okay. Pay attention to map. You know, it's really good. It wins you games. And yeah. Next, I'm going to talk about my. Is it my 4th point? Yeah, my 4th point is going to be placing wards. The reason you need to place wards. Look at, for example, look at this dumbass fucking Kendra, right? She's not really dumb, but I say she's fucking dumb because I don't think I haven't seen her ward once. I'm not sure though. But yeah, she's holding on to 2 fucking wards. Like, you shouldn't be holding on to 2 wards. Like, it just makes me mad to seeing that. And then when they die to gank, especially. And as a jungler, you get upset because, come on, it could be easily avoided if you fucking ward. You don't need to, avoid getting ganked. If you don't overextend, you don't get ganked. And if you're gonna overextend, ward so you don't get ganked. Good warding spot for top. If you're playing top, let's say you're on this blue side, you want to ward, the bush. And if you're gonna overextend a little bit, you may want to ward this too. Those are good places to ward because if you're gonna overextend and if you got a control ward. If you got control ward, I suggest putting it here. I wouldn't suggest putting it here because the enemy could just come here and take that out quickly. Sure, it'll prevent a gank, but at the same time, it's better to put it here and put a normal ward here. Second of all, if you're mid lane, a mid laner, he's doing right. He has 1 ward, but yeah. If you pay attention to the map, what you could do, like as a mid laner, let's say you're blue side. Oh wait, actually, I forgot to give you guys a red side tip. If you're red side, always put a ward here. And if you're like, if they're playing like an early gank jungle or a jungler that could like zoom onto you, like Lee Sin or Sejuani, Kha'Zix and shit like that, ward this bush too. If you're like, if you know the wave's gonna be like a freezing right here or something, you might want to ward that. But if you're really good at map awareness, you could put a ward right here, like right here, and you will know when the enemy is gonna go here or here, because it's just good. Same thing actually here. If you put it like close enough right here, I'm not sure though. Not sure. You put it here, yeah, you should see the guy. Actually, you just put a fucking ward there. I think about it. Not sure though. But yeah, what a lot of people do is they put the ward here, Haido people, because they look at the map every 2 seconds. If you watch your favorite streamer, like let's say if you watch someone like that's Haido, pay attention to their eyes, because you can notice their eyes look at the min map back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I didn't think much of it until I watched the streamer and just see how much they look at the min map. It's like, oh shit, this guy looks every fucking every 1/2 a second, he looks at a minimap, looks at a minimap, looks at a minimap. People, if you're trying to climb, pay attention to your damn map. And another thing I want to tell you guys, I know I'm in the warding section, I really didn't talk about this during map control point, is if you guys want, there's a link down in the description below, so you could improve your map awareness where it makes a sound every 5 seconds, and you're able to, with that sound, you're able to, look at the map every time it goes bing, look at the map, bing, look at the map every 5 seconds. I wouldn't suggest looking at the map every 5 seconds. I would suggest looking at the map every like 2 seconds, maybe less. So yeah, hopefully you guys find that useful. Alright, on to the warding. Everything's good. If you're bot lane, ward this bush. If you're red side, you always want to ward this bush, regardless what side you're on. You gotta ward this bush, ward that bush. If you're support, you want to ward like around here so you can see them if they try doing dragon. And if you're like, Bozzy, you want to put ward here. And if you have a control ward, like put it here or here. Most likely you start this side, you want to put control ward here, just because, enemies like to go here sometimes. You can prevent yourself from getting ganked if the wave's frozen right here. And if you've got, put ward here. I would suggest always putting a ward bot lane, even if you're ADC. You'll notice my boy Zombie never puts his ward. I told him that too, but it's the way he is you always put a ward, regardless, even if you're ADC, and if you know it's a support's role to put ward, always put ward, regardless. If you're like your ADC, always use your damn wards. It's good to use wards here because of let's say you're playing against a Blitz, Karma, Leona. You don't want to get hit by their pull or the stun. You just want to, or their damage ability. You want to ward this till you could predict their abilities, and they won't be so sneaky if they're in this bush while the wave's frozen right here. And last but not least, hopefully that covers everything. If you're mid laner, put control ward here if you have control wards. control ward here, control ward here. These are spots you could put them at. Your blue side, you could put it here. Blue side, put it here or here. If you're red side, you could put control ward here. You could put or control ward, you know, at this bush. It's good to do that, you know, prevents ganks and gives you relieves pressure from you because you know where the junglers at if they're trying to gank you. Sometimes junglers in bronze do not check this at all. Do not check this either. So, you know, just a heads up. Sometimes not even this either. They might walk over here, try doing this for some reason. Let's say they're low health like idiots. You can just come down, kill their ass with your jungler if your jungler's with you. Okay, so on to the last point. Play easy champions. If you're trying to, you know, climb, I would suggest playing a super ridiculous easy champion like Master Yi, Volibear, Jax, Zinzel. Those champions are pretty easy and low ETO, and it could carry you the game. Just remember that, you know, those champions I just noted, except for Volibear. Maybe Volibear still does AD, but they're AD champions. Like if your team's full AD comp, you might have to play a support jungler. I mean, an AP jungler like Ev. Ev is pretty good. She's not that hard, but she's pretty good. But she does require some kiting abilities at blue buff if you're trying to climb with her. So yeah, just play easy champions, and you should be able to win your games. And that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. Sorry it feels somewhat long. It's just that I'm trying to, you know, think about the perfect, you know, the perfect way to give you examples for these easy topics. To summarize everything again, main points is always have a fill support, you know, or a fill row just in case if you only play 2 lanes. Play someone easy like Annie. Play easy champions. Second, don't talk shit to your teammates. They tilt. I gave you a bunch of scenarios on what could happen if you talk shit to your teammates and why people tend to do what they do, because they're smurfs or because they don't really give a shit about their elo. And some bronze elo really don't give a shit, even though they're playing fucking rank. Pay attention to your mini map, you know, map control, you know, predictions, and map timer. Link down in the description. You want to check that out. Learn to ward. You want to ward because, you know, it could prevent ganks. It wins you games, and it's pretty simple. And last is pick easy champions. Like if you're playing jungler, Master Yi, Volibear, Zinzel. Those are really easy champions. Jax. If you're playing top lane, the easy champion will be Garen, Dyrus, Teemo. You know, those are easy champions to use. And if you're playing mid lane, Annie, Morgana. I want to say Morgana to be honest, but I don't really play mid lane to be honest. I can't really give you guys this easy champion there. But yeah, you pretty sure you guys could figure that out yourself, because I'm only a top in jungle, man. And if I fail, I play Annie because it's just super easy and I'm able to burst down anyone level 6. Anyways, hope you guys have a good day, and I will be looking forward for more. I am Sezzle, climbed from bronze 5 to silver, from silver to silver 2, hopefully gold. Peace.